Yo, 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 yo. Back with another banger. Got a real special guest that came on the Gigi Mateo show. You know what I'm saying? He go by the name Max. Technical Flow. Give it up for my boy, man. You know?
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
You know what I'm saying? You already know. Got any question for my man? Hit a comment in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. Got my homegirl Beth in the back. Commentator, she's gonna be answering, she's gonna be asking the questions or whatever the case is, or whatever. So right now we about to get into an exclusive, you know what I'm saying? About to make history right now. You know what I'm saying? Real special, you hear? So let's get into it. What you got for my man, Beth?
So we're just gonna get into the basics. How old are you? Where are you from?
I'm 28 years old. I was born August 28, 1993. I was born in Brattleboro, Vermont. I was raised in Vermont. I was raised in the mountains of Searsburg. I went to school in Wilmington. It was a very small school. I had 187 kids in my whole high school. That's every class together.
Wow.
And I was the only kid of color, and I'm mixed, so it's not even like I'm fully cut. So I dealt with a lot of shit.
So what are you, like, black, white? What are you, like?
Technically, I'm French, Canadian, Italian, German, and black.
Oh, wow. Got that good combination, bruh.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm a bit of a mutt, you know.
Okay, I see. I hear
From
that. I hear
Vermont.
that.
So you're from the mountains.
From the mountains,
Listen,
man.
I love Vermont. I go traveling all the time. I love Vermont. I love New Hampshire.
Yeah, oh wow.
Mount Washington is my dish.
Brattleboro's right on the other side of
I know where Brattleboro is. They have the big wheel out there. They have the big wheel in the center of town in Brattleboro. I know exactly where you're from. Love it out there. It's a little college town.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Brattleboro. Go peoples out there.
Most people don't even know where I'm talking about when they ask me, so that's unique. You know, it's not often I hear people know where I'm.
How did you end up in Connecticut? I always have to ask people from out of state. How did you end up in Connecticut?
How did you end up out here, man? That's one y'all would like to know where you like, you know.
Like what brought you to Connecticut? Like Connecticut. Here we are.
I mean, about 5 years ago, like I have a daughter. She's
yeah?
7 years old now. About 5 years ago, her mom ran away with her, and like I fell into like a deep depression. You know what I'm saying? Like I showed up to pick her up just like every other weekend, and the whole house is empty. And like I just kind of stared in disbelief. And when I went home, like I didn't leave my room for a week. I fucking didn't go to work. I didn't give a shit about nothing. I ended up losing my job. I ended up selling my truck just to pay for rent, which was dumb because freaking it just delayed the inevitable, you know. And the day of the eviction, U.S. Marshals and DCF came and picked up my brother because he has nonverbal autism and type 2 diabetes.
Oh, wow.
So they deemed us unfit to take care of him because we were being evicted. And my mother at 64 freaking became homeless at the same time. So within a month and a half, I just kind of lost my whole life. And what brought me out here is that when that all happened, it was like, you know, what do I do now? And something told me just keep moving. So I had my backpack, $50, like 2 outfits, freaking a little bit of bud, some food. And I walked 8 hours from Bennington, Vermont to North Adams, Massachusetts, and I just started hitchhiking. And I just went over Mass, I went North Adams, Pittsfield, Springfield, Holyoke, Boston. I went to New York, went to Manhattan, Staten Island. I went to New Hampshire too. At one point I went to Georgia. I met my real dad and shit.
How was that like? With pops, like what?
It was everything that my mom said it was gonna be, and nothing that my dad said it was gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she predicted it, but it's alright. It's something that I still got to experience, so you know, no regrets. But
Georgia's fun.
Nah, Georgia's.
Well, I got kicked out of Georgia in about 8 hours, but it was alright.
Atlanta, that's where it's Atlanta, bro. That's the home of the brave right there, bro. You can get put on like that. They get a taste of your music, bro.
Yeah, see, I was in Cummings, Georgia. That's like
oh yeah, so that's okay. So you wasn't like in a dirty like where they be at. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was in the
Cummings,
outskirts.
Georgia.
Yeah, he's in the outskirts of this shit.
Yeah, that's the base where they founded the KKK.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
no. We definitely don't want to be over there.
Yeah, I definitely didn't enjoy my time.
So places to not be when you're black and French Canadian.
You know what I'm
Cummings,
saying?
Georgia.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, no, we definitely don't want to be over there, man.
But so throughout my journey, at one point I went back to Massachusetts, and at a McDonald's, I met this kid named Stephen Kuhn who was coming from a festival called Strange Creek, and he lived in Torrington, and I caught a ride with him to Torrington. And then while I was out there, I heard people talking about, like, I thought it was a joke. Carlos Mencia used to tell on Comedy Central, like, all the Mexicans standing outside of Home Depot and they pick you up and shit. And motherfuckers were like, yeah, they do that in Waterbury. I was like, that's a real thing? I was like, they really do that? I was like, I'm gonna check that out.
Like a whole new atmosphere, a whole new world, man.
Yeah, so I came out, I went to Home Depot one morning, fucking, I was there for hours, bro. Picked up all the Mexicans and just me and this other little white dude just chilling. I'm like, well, I'm out. I was like, I waited long enough, you know, so I just started exploring and shit.
Nah, no Mexicans at Home Depot, man. They definitely be posted up, man. Whenever you need them.
and out of all the places that I've been, like just throughout my little travels and shit, like I feel like Waterbury, I've met the most like accepting people. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's got their struggles and shit, but
everybody definitely got their struggles.
I feel like
that's big facts, man.
I feel like this place welcomed me the most for my own struggles, so
yeah,
that's why I've been here ever since.
And at the end of that road is definitely gonna be the light, man. Cause I tell you,
what brought you into the music game? What got you started musically, lyrically?
Oh, man, music, I started that way before any of that. So, you know, when I was in high school, my friend Cody Gervais, he used to write a lot of music and stuff. And one day I was at his house and like he was showing me songs he wrote, and he's like, yo, you should try it. I was like, man, he's like, I can't write a song. He's like, sure you could. And put on an instrumental, just sat down. And my first song is actually on YouTube, but I'm not gonna tell you guys about it yet because I don't want to be embarrassed.
we all got that one song that we embarrassed. But you never know. It might be embarrassing to others, but it might be a classical hit to a lot of people that haven't heard it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And that's big facts right there.
But that's when I discovered like I got a little knack for the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept writing, and then like freestyling came after. So. Yeah.
So who was like one of the major artists you work with in Waterbury, Connecticut? Like somebody that has a name for themselves. Like who was the biggest artist you ever worked with?
Apathy from Army of the Pharaohs and Jedi Mind Tricks.
Oh, okay. Jedi Mind Tricks. Okay, I think I heard of him.
Yeah. So that was the coolest. I got to open up for him, and that was the most I ever got paid to do a show. They gave me $700 for 3 songs.
Oh wow, look at that.
3 songs and open up for him, and I grew up listening to him, so it was an awesome experience. It was like the Metronome in Burlington.
Oh, okay, I think I heard of the Metronome.
Yeah,
big
so
facts.
it's right before Higher Grounds. It's like a step below Higher Grounds as far as venues go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after my set, he came up to me and told me I was a beast, so it was pretty cool.
Oh, so that was like a good pat on the back. That was like that's like a good stepping stone right there.
Yeah, dude, I grew up.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, coming up to me like, you're a beast. I was like, that's fucking sweet, because I think you're a beast. I was like, I'm gonna listen to you stuff.
So did you guys ever get together, like do music together? Or
it wasn't like that. It was that I got that slot by chance. Like, that was luck.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was connected and somebody else bailed on the spot, and they're like, yo, we got an opening and we'll pay you for it. I was like, word. And then after we're on our way there, he's telling me, you're opening up for Apathy too. I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, and the last song that I did, I forgot the last verse to the track, so I freestyled to cover it up. And everybody loved it, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I was so nervous because you forget the first 2 bars of a verse when you're performing live.
Yeah.
The whole shit fucked up.
The whole shit fucked up.
The whole shit fucked up.
It's like your brain goes to like another dimension to where like
it's a blank. Even if you know the other 14 bars, those first 2 are gone.
Yeah, that's it.
But if you don't catch the rhythm and you get back on your beat, feet, then you're like a dancer
Nah,
when you
yo,
get back
yo,
on your
you know what's
feet,
crazy?
like,
It's like that's why one thing like about like rappers, like battle rappers, like you could say the shit 100 times, but when it's lights, camera, action,
It's a different
and
feeling.
there's a 5,000 people watching, it's like yeah, mine and go blank because you're not. You gotta actually feed yourself. You gotta be used to that.
That adrenaline.
That adrenaline is gonna make you. You ever see Men in Black when you hit that flash and your mind go erase?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like that when the pressure's on.
Yeah.
That's big facts.
You know,
Like you really gotta like. Soon as the beat drop, it is your part. You should
have to
just
be on
go.
it, 'cause
Yo,
if
you
you
should
get
go.
stuck, it's
Should
just
go
like-
blank. You like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
I feel like performing in front of people like that is the only like action you could do that gives you that fight or flight adrenaline without the actual fight or flight moment. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Right,
you're
right.
not in danger, but that adrenaline you get, that hype up feeling you get when that moment happens is what you get on stage.
Right.
So you either freeze or you roll with it and you're
Yeah.
fucking kicking ass, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right.
So when you got that connection into that concert, was it like somebody from Connecticut you knew? That
No, actually, that had
you
nothing.
are?
It was way before I came to Connecticut. Actually,
Okay.
Apathy's just from Connecticut.
Okay.
But I was still in Vermont. My friend Tyler is the one that got me the connection. Like I said, it was a last moment thing, kind of like this. You know what I'm saying? But like he just hit me up, like, "You want to do a show?" I was like, "Well, it just so happens I got some songs memorized, so yeah."
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good time.
So if you could put a message out there for anybody, anything, like what would your message be?
That is a very broad question.
Like if you had a life message.
Life message. Alright.
Yeah, because you know people look at you like a rising star, like bro, like you know what I'm saying. So a lot of people, you know,
I guess
probably ain't been down the road before. You know.
I guess I would say, especially being in a position to where it's like, bro, every day, you know, it's hard to focus on tomorrow when you're worried about making it through the day. You know, like, and
That's real right there.
you know, and I'm in a situation to where it's like, even after this is done, I still gotta go on and figure my shit out, you know, just so I got a roof over my head and shit. So I guess my message would have to be is that, you know, it's, I haven't given up this far because I know even though I'm focused on today, eventually today will be okay and I can see tomorrow, you know. Like, so I guess just you can't give up. You can't stand still. Don't ever be comfortable. Don't ever be complacent.
Sky's the limit.
Yeah,
Sky's the limit.
not even sky isn't the limit. There is no limit.
There is no limit.
The only limit is the one you believe. The words can't and best and perfect I don't have in my vocabulary because all of those imply limits. Best implies you can never be better. Perfect implies there's no room for improvement. And can't says that you are limited to what you can do. So I don't believe in those words.
My boy just dropped the jewels for you.
Just like me, I don't believe in the word normal because what may be normal to you may not be normal to me, may not be normal to Gigi.
Exactly. The words normal and crazy, those words are made up by people who have limited ability to understand. Those are dismissive words. Like to call you crazy doesn't mean you're insane. To call you crazy means I don't understand you. It's dismissive. So that's I don't believe in that.
That's real.
It's just how I live.
I respect that. I respect that.
You know, everybody's different, you know, so I don't ever meet somebody, I don't hold the actions of the few against the many, you know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people that's like, alright, so say they, especially when you're homeless, bro, they'll meet somebody that's homeless or says they're homeless and they're a fucking scumbag. And then the next person they see that's homeless, because of that last person, they're like, nah. You know, they don't even want to talk to him. They don't want to hear him. Because they're gonna assume that this person is just like the last person. It's a general assumption they have about those types of stereotypes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same as being a racist. You know? Like,
Right.
Listen,
same concept.
I will admit the fault in my stars on that one because definitely I had a dude who said he was homeless. He wanted to earn $1. Mm-hmm. He saw me fixing my wiper blade. Could he help me fix the other one? Mm-hmm. I gave him $10 to help me fix the wiper. Mm-hmm. That junk went flying off in the middle of 84 between Hartford and Waterbury. He didn't do it right. So then the next person came walking up to me in the gas station talking about, yo, miss, you got some change? And I'm like, yo, just get out of here. Like, you know, like, the other one just made my windshield wiper go flying. I spent $20 on that windshield wiper, gave him $10, and then it...
So you put a bad taste in the mouths of the ones that's actually trying.
That's what I'm saying. So,
you know?
So, like, a lot of people are like that, you know? That's just
like,
behavior, you know?
People that ask for change, and then you say, well, you want to work for change?
That's why.
No. Or I got some food. You want some food? Oh, no. I just want your money.
Nah, see, never turned down food. I ain't never turned down food once in my life. Because you giving me food means that you give a fuck about my survival. See, and at the same time, I think it's pretty ridiculous. Like, I'm not gonna throw names out or nothing, but there is somebody in this town who pretends that he's homeless, and he's the most disrespectful little fucking dude I've ever met in my life.
Watch out for this guy.
Yo, cause he will go up, like, say, cause I don't ask people directly for change. I don't ask people directly for money. I'll be like, yo, could I pump your gas for you? Could I wash your windows for you? Like something I could do.
Like he's trying to earn it. But I think that's where it separates from beggars and choosers, because you don't beg. You're actually trying to work for your earnings. That's what's gonna separate you from.
You're not above a broom and a dustpan.
Yeah,
exactly.
You gotta earn it. So, you know.
Yeah, because I want you to feel.
Salute to that.
I want you to feel that you gain something, no matter how small it is, as well. I want you to feel that you got the benefit from it as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to see me and roll your window up. I want you to see me and roll your window down. Like, yo, you want to do my windows today again? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like
that's real. Yeah, that's real shit. I respect that. Though.
You know what I mean? Like, I meet a lot of people. I know a lot of people throughout my time being here. So, hell yeah, bro.
Good. A lot more good than bad people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nah, that's what's up, though, man.
Absolutely. And the bad people, you don't like yourself if you don't like me. That's how I look at it, bro. If you got a problem with me, you got a problem with you, because I ain't fucking with nobody.
Yo, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm sitting next to this man right now. I can tell you from my point of view, man, my perspective, man, he's real humble, man. Real humble, laid back dude, man. He have a real good spirit, man. I felt that from the jump. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
So, y'all keep your eye on this man, man. He's the next rising star, man. We got coming out of CT, man. Real talk, man.
And the biggest thing about stars is that a star is only noticed when it's surrounded in darkness.
See? My man dropping jewel after jewel after jewel, man. Don't let that go over your head, man. Real talk, man. My man, he's dropping those jewels, man. What else you got for my man, man?
You know, like, do you have a GoFundMe or something? Like, for starving artists?
Yeah, so,
you got GoFundMe?
That's a touchy subject, so...
PayPal's, Venmos?
So, I mean, I got a Cash App, but I made that after, because somebody else started a GoFundMe. You know, they know who they are, they know what they did. But,
you know what, though? They're going to have to pay their taxes on the GoFundMe, so maybe they fuck themselves if they got good money, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they fuck themselves karmically by fucking keeping it.
Yeah,
so,
and I definitely believe in karma, man.
You wanna benefit off of my death, my supposed death. You use my story to gain money when you already got money.
Yo.
Can we talk about that?
Yo, but I ain't gonna lie. When I
went online and there's Max.
Yo, when I seen that, yo, bro, I swear, bro, I didn't even know you, bro, but I've seen it so many people, and I started looking at your story more. And I'm like, damn, he seems like a real good dude. So some girl shared. I guess you posted something saying that, you know, you're still here or something like that.
Yeah.
So once I seen that, I'm like, yo, why is people posting saying they dead? Like, where they get that story from?
That's what I'm saying.
But that's how TMZ, this is how people get, like, in the industry, this is how they get fake false news. Yeah. Because of he say, she say. They don't got the facts.
Yo, that shit, I probably about 2 months ago or so. One day I just woke up and I was like, you know what? I need to switch it up. I was like, I'm dipping out of Waterbury. And I went to Meriden.
Okay.
I stayed with some friends out there, you know, just kind of separate myself from the bullshit.
Right.
I was sick of the same people every day, same drama, this is just a negative environment that I found myself in.
Right.
And I just woke up and I was like, I don't want to fucking feel like this. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
So I didn't tell nobody, and I just dipped out. And then apparently while I was gone, somebody wanna be that fucking, you know, that one person in the group that likes telling everybody stories that they don't fucking know shit about. Somebody on Willow talking about how I was found dead on train tracks, some shit like that.
That's crazy.
And that shit spread crazy.
So how did you feel when you went viral? Like, how did you feel? Like,
see, I didn't even know. So I'm in Meriden, and one morning I wake up, and the people I'm staying with, and I don't know how my mom got their number. I have no idea how, but I wake up to them being like, yo, your mom's on the phone. I'm like, my mom? I was like my mom? Like, they're like, yeah. And before they even hand me the phone, I can hear her bawling hysterically. I was like, what the fuck? And she's like, I'm so happy you're alive, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Because you had a lot of people worried, bro.
Yeah, see,
that's how you know how important you is, because, bro, you had a lot of people worried, bro.
And that's what, this is the craziest part about all of that, right? So, when one of your friend passes, right, you all get together and everybody wishes that they got to see that love.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That they got to see how many people that they brought together. So, I got to experience seeing the love that comes after death. And that's not even a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. That's not even a lifetime opportunity. Right. That is only something that happens after death. So I got the unique experience of being someone who gets to visibly see the love that I would have had after I was gone.
So is that love still there? Do people still love you in life how they loved you in your death?
I would say no. But there are people that definitely are sincere about it. Absolutely. You know, but it's just like everything. There are plenty of people that posted it just to be cloud chasers. Never met, like, here's a perfect example. When I was at the store and people were coming down, like, donating shit and whatnot, this one guy comes in, and I remember him. He doesn't remember me, though. But about 2 years ago, I asked to wash his windows and pump his gas, and this motherfucker told me, like, went off on me, telling me to go kill myself and shit. And he had no idea. He had no idea that I was that kid. He said that to me. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, this motherfucker. And he comes in talking about, oh man, it's so good that you're alive, da-da-da-da-da. If you ever need anything, you know, just let me know. And he hands me $100 bill, and I'm thinking to myself, this motherfucker has no idea who I am.
He was the one that he was told to go kill himself.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, man. That shit crazy.
That's the type of fake love that come with it, you know.
Oh, it's definitely it's definitely fake love out there.
You know, because I know for a fact, as soon as you handed me that and walked out that door, you texted whoever being like, yeah, so I just gave him $100, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing what you're doing to be kind, you don't need to be telling people because you know what you're doing.
Or you don't need to document it either. You gotta do that off the strength or whatever the case is.
Exactly. Right, you don't need a camera to follow you for kindness.
You know what I'm saying?
And you definitely don't need text, like...
But you know what? Whether the love is fake or real, the money in the clothes is real. So
no, that's big facts.
It doesn't matter to me, man. Like it helps me survive, bro. That food is real. That money is real. Those clothes are real.
That's what's up.
I don't care if the love's fake.
So the people ain't really hear from you in a while, man. So they want to know if you still out there spitting them bars, man. So if you got probably 8, 16 bars for the people.
You got a beat, bro. You
know what I'm saying?
You want to put on a beat?
I mean, right now, being that, you know what I'm saying, this whole shit is monetized.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I can't really play in the street or I can't play shit that's copyrighted. I mean, just spit like a little 8 bars for the people real quick.
I got you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll make a beat.
I said...
Nah, you got it.
That's
I said, let's see. So, you said the show is called Gigi Mateo, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I want to give many thanks for letting me come on the Gigi Mateo show. So I'm going to let you know exactly how I make my fatal flows. I'm able, bro, because I know that I have the greatest soul. I'm creative, bro. And thank you very much for doing this interview. It is kind of like a little interlude to my life and what I'm about to get into, too. And they're going to look it up on the internet, listening to my little articulate stimulants, people getting into it because I got rhythm and give it to the rhythmless. Thank you very much for letting me sit in this position, sitting here giving a little bit of rhythm with the wisdom. Even if I stutter, it's okay because nothing real is perfect. Practice doesn't make perfect, it just makes rapping worth it. So I like the fact that I got something that can make me smile. It ain't about everybody, it's about the collective when I freestyle. It's about how I feel, it's about if I'm real. It's about the fact that this is how I hone and improve my skill. I do this at will, give people cold chills, just hold still. Because wait, greatness is about to come. I'm glad I got to be on the show. Greatness is not yet done.
Woo!
Good job.
Shout out to my boy, man. Max Technical Flow, man. You already know.
Appreciate
You know what I'm saying? Glad to have you, man. Much love, man. You know what I'm saying? Many blessings, man. You already know, man. Shout out to everybody who caught this episode, man. This is Gigi Mateo, man. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. If you got any questions, man, leave it in the comment section, stuff like that. Shout out to my homegirl Beth, the commentator. She held it down with the questions, shit like that. You know what I mean? Stay tuned to the next episode, you heard?
Yeah. Thank you very much, man. Have a great night. Have a great time, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome.